Hi everyone, my name is Xinyue Yao and I'm from China, and the topic of my local project is full river pollution accident. The Fu River is a river located in Sichuan Province, China. It started as the Suku County. Four streams from the main mountains merged here. Fu River directly crossed the city of Mianyang and Suining, and headed to the southeast of Sichuan. After another 200 kilometers, Fu River will merge into Jialing River at Chongqing, and finally become part of the Yangtze. Fu River used to be the most important transport river from northwest part of Sichuan to Chongqing. It carries wood, minerals, and silk from Sichuan and delivers them to the entire China and the world. But due to overwhelming laboring, the water flushed mud and rock away. That caused the raining of the riverbed, so the river no longer suitable for transportation. On July 21, 2011, the heavy rainstorm happened on the upper part of Fu River and caused the mudslide, which destroys the manganese ore factory, and all the mineral has been flushed into the water. The mudslide destroys the first barrier of the factory and crosses a huge lake in the second factory. And the ore immerses inside the water and infiltrating into the Fu River. Due to the heavy rain and the ore at the bottom of the water. As we can see this picture, the main reason of the accident is the pollution of the manganese ore at the upper Fu River here, and we can see here the left section is the manganese factory, and the torrential, the flood, and the mudslide destroys the barrier of the factory. This accident have a serious negative influence to the Fu River. The first, the mudslide makes up the manganese ore, and secondly, and the mudslide flushed the manganese into Fu River, and thirdly, the drinking water of Mianyang and Jiangyu is polluted by the accident. So for this accident happening, the Natural Disaster Emergency Responsible Team (NDERT) started to work with the resource part of the pollution. Within 36 hours, an emergency barrier at the 70 meters long, 30 meters tall, and 7 meters high has been set to stop the infiltration of the second barrier in the factory. NDERT also tried their best to fix the second barrier and slow down the water flow, and pump as much polluted the water to the sewage the treatment plant as possible so the infiltration could stop. As the minerals has been carefully removed from the water, the trucks were carrying these ores to another facilities to draw and store. After July 29th, the pollution resource has been eliminating. Of 4 reservoirs and the 3 hydro power stations on the main drain have the diluting process. The polluted water has been carefully calculated and merged into these reservoirs with the accurate value. With dilution process, the water in the Fu River will reach the criteria of the drinking. NDERT also started several artificial rainfall processes, which could bring enough water for the entire diluting process. The water flow in the Fu River keeps strong and stable. On July 29th, the water in Fu River reached the criteria of drinking. 3 days later, the water merged into the Yangtze, and the quality of the water reached the standard of drinking. For this accident of the Fall River, what kind of things to cause this accident? Although the government has taken positive measures to deal with the Fall River pollution accident and effectively restricts the pollution trade of the Fall River, there is still important that we need to think about the cause of the Fall River accident. This accident looks like the natural disasters that a rainstorm can trigger mudslide. However, if the relative departments of the government can examine the mail tiling irregularly and take the positive action before the rainstorm, it will avoid the happening of the Fall River pollution accident. For this accident, I have some suggestions to solve this. First of all, the government should establish and improve the relative laws and regulation system. The government is the hard core of dealing with accidents, so the departments of the government should obey the law and the regulations and make sure there are different responsibilities in the accident. As we can see, the laws and regulations like the standard that guide all the staffs to deal with accidents, which play a crucial role after the accident happening. Secondly, the government should establish the command and coordination institution and strengthen the watershed management. It is necessary to establish an intact and systemic the public safety and emergency administration system. However, the establishment of this system needs a large amount of the financial and the human resource support. So under the special national situation of China, the command of the coordination institution have more realistic significance. For example, the government should establish the emergency sewage treatment facilities, ESTF. And finally, the government should establish the multiple pollution and damage compensation system. On the one hand, the injured party gets the compensation that shows the environment justice for all people, and the other important point that the compensation can effectively decrease the social contradiction, which can maintain the social stability. On the other hand, the composition can make the response party undertake the relative responsibilities that can promote them to consider the environment cost during the process of production. The most important aspect is the government should require the higher risk industry as the insurance program in case of the accident, which can decrease the risk and make sure the economic compensation for those industries. In conclusion, with the rapid development of Chinese industry, the increasing trend of the unexpected disasters frequently happening needs to be paid attention to the government of China. The accident threatens the health of the people and have the serious of the negative impact on the natural environment and the economic development and the social stability. So I think it is very important to have the harmonious relationship with the natural environment that is benefit to our generations. Thank you.